Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long boys blues, 1975. Using girls on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long boys blues, 1975.
Welcome to another ZX Spectrum versus the Commodore 64 Playground Wars. Today's game we will be comparing on both systems is Yie Ar Kung Fu, or Yie Ar Kung Fu, which was originally an arcade machine in 1985, released by Konami, considered one of the godfathers of modern fighting games, because you had Karate Champion, or Karate Champ I should say, which was more like Way of the Exploding Fist, which was in 1984, and then you had this in 1985, which was basically, when I say the godfather of modern fighting games, because you had different characters with different themes, different abilities, and you had health bars. And what's interesting is it was a massive success. It was released on absolutely everything, but as usual at Playground Wars, I only want to fight with these two machines because these are the two machines that, well, we argued about in my playground. But I will say this was a massive success for Imagine, who released it in 1986. It was the second biggest selling game that year, behind Commando by Elite, and I believe it was the second biggest selling game on the Spectrum also. But obviously there were other versions, as I said, but we're only interested in these ones. Now, for the purpose of fairness, I'm going to play these both on the joystick, because I can only play the Commodore 64 version on the joystick, which means they're going to play the Spectrum one on the joystick. So, I mean, I had this back in the day. This was actually the first game I bought with my own money, mail order back in the day. And I played it on keys and could get really quite far, because the keys set up like Way of the Exploding Fist, giving you an absolute ton of moves. Right, so let's get into it. 4 Kempston joystick. Now obviously in 1985 or 86 there was a 128K machine, but there wasn't a 128K version of this game, so it's not really going to be fair to compare sound wise, you know. But then having said that, 48K machine did have sound and could be right in the right sort of hands. Right, so anyway, you are Oolong and you're martial art master, and you have to fight, was it 11? Whether there's 11 people in this version I do not know, but let's get into it. Right, so Kempston, 1 player. Right, let's go. This is my favourite stage. So we got some music. My lives are top left. My health is a left above me. Where's fire? Where's fire? There we go, wrong button. Yeah, my health is above me, his is to the right. He's really fly for a chunky guy. Punched him in the bollocks. Now, it starts off looking really easy, because there's only a default difficulty. By the way, it's monochromic, coloured backgrounds, but you are transparent, which works really quite nicely for me. He's got Shuriken, hence the fact that they're called Star. Now, there were kicks, but I don't know how to do it on joystick, because if I press up, I just go like this, and if I press forward and up, oh shit, and then I just jump to the left or jump to the right. But there were kicks. I think there was like Where the Exploding Fist, there was 16 moves, but I think graphically this is really nice. It's more of a homage to the arcade. There you go, that's forward and bunch, but it does resemble the arcade. There we go, sweet. Obviously I'm dressed like Bruce Lee. I've got an afro though. There we go. Now, you're thinking, hey, I'm flying through it quite simply at the moment. Yeah, trust me, it ramps it up. But yeah, so anyway, 3 people per stage, and then the stages will change. So this is, he's got nunchucks. Oh, no. If it's not broke, don't fix it. But yeah, when we get to the next stage, you'll see a big leap in the quality of graphics, but it looks really nice. It's an early game, but then also it's one of the first fighting games on the Spectrum. Pole. Bet the birds love you with a name like that. But I think it's graphically nice. The sprites are excellent, really detailed, pretty well animated. Obviously it's not going to win any points against Where the Exploding Fist, but it's a different sort of fighting game. Oh, I thought he was still in with a chance. Oolong. He's particularly nice, Pole. I hear good things about him, is what I'm saying. Right. How? Oh, look at me doing the splits. Van Damme-alicious. So like I said, there are loads of kicks. I've had a really quick dabble on the Commodore years ago, and basically that seems to work with kicks and punch off the same button. Who knew? Right, I'm going to try another button. But obviously Kempster only had one button. So maybe you lose the... Like I said, Kempster only had one button. So maybe you lose the ability to kick. Come on, get in there when you've got your joystick. Get down. Everybody get down. So yeah, I don't know, do you sacrifice the background graphics for the forefront characters in the animation? Why is he wearing a cloth on his head? That looks amazing. I mean, that is attribute clash as such, but because I'm transparent, get in there. That's what I'm saying. Get in there, if in doubt, get in and twat it out. Rules to live your life by. Now, fan. I'm really impressed with this. This holds up really well. Well, to me, because I got Spectrum goggles. Fan is a bitch. I haven't got block either. Get in there. Fuck. 3 left. It ramps it up, mind. I think there might only be 10 characters in this one, but I can't remember off the top of my head all the characters and what ones were missing. But that's what Wikipedia was invented for. Oh, you pesky kids. The music's starting to get a bit, repetitive, but throw me a bone, it's the ZX Spectrum. I don't know where the fan's going. The range is a bit hard to get. I'm really genuinely quite impressed with this, I really am. I mean, did you have this on the Spectrum back in the day? He's still going. She's too quick for me with the pesky bloody fans. Come on. In with a shot. I could be a contender. Hey! Get some of that in your life. Now, there was no sequel in the arcades, but there was a sequel across all the home formats. Spectrum, Amstrad, Commodore, MSX and everything. This bloke's a bastard. But it's absolute pants. Come on. Oh, look at me, cooking on gas. I have so much nostalgia to this game. Absolutely so much nostalgia to this game. I do remember that, oh no, the back of the case had arcade screenshots on all versions. Balls. Well, there you go. Yie Ar Kung Fu on Sinclair ZX Spectrum, limited sound. Absolute bloody amazing gameplay and graphics though. Oh, it's got one more life. It's got one more life. Let's go. He can block. Oh, I found a different move. It's doing nothing. He can block. Why can't I block? I want to block. Mum, why can't I block? He can block. Not fair. Oof, I hate you. Right, anyway, Commodore 64 version, methinks. So here we go on the Commodore 64, and as you can see, there's an actual title screen, whereas the one on the Spectrum, which you probably didn't see, was just text. And yeah, obviously, Sid Chip goodness, listen to this. Cannot knock that, obviously. We're comparing a Sid chip to a 48K game, but as you would expect, this one is going to be far more colourful. And as this one came with instructions, I've worked out where I was going wrong, but we're still going to compare it anyway. So basically, you hold fire down and then do up, right, up, left, down, right, to do kicks. And then if you just move in those directions, the lower ones I should say, without pressing fire, you do punches. But then obviously you got, and this goes for both versions, then you got backwards and forwards, which obviously if you press too low down on the joystick then becomes a move. But anyway, let's get into it. Right, 1 or 2 players, there we go. Right, so it's got the arcade screen, so it gets points for that. Anyway, same display as you can see at the top, and I've got a shadow. Oh no, I've got an arrow telling me the direction. It's quicker, it's more colourful. Obviously the separation between the skin and the clothing, as you would expect. The background's animated. It's not necessarily sharper. Look at me go. It is very quick, very smooth. It bears more of a resemblance to the arcade. It's a bit too quick. Sweet. Right, stack. Have they got different names? I can't remember what the second bloke was called. So anyway, lights, top left, top right. Ooh. And my health in the middle. Now, there is something I'm noticing immediately, because I don't think there is a block. Ow, if star in the face, the hit detection's pants. It's absolutely pants. Same animation. The quality, the animation on both is equally as impressive each other. Obviously, this is just a lot faster, but... Star! Oh, it's star. I misread it. I looked at the wrong bloke. Too quick. Too quick. Bad guys are too quick. Excuses, Dave, excuses. But yeah, I mean, obviously, graphically, it's not as sharp, and I'm sticking with that. But graphically, yeah, it's a winner, as is the sound. But as I said, you can't compare the SID chip to the 48K beeper. I mean, if there was a 128K version, then we could, you know, do that. The hit detection is just... It's a bit too quick, and the hit detection is star. I just misread it because the font's crap. It's too quick. And he follows me around. Look at that. I've got more moves, because I know how to fight now. But I can't do anything. I would say it's a lot harder as well. Right, come on. Come on, let me get off the second bloke. This is embarrassing. Come on. Come on. I can punch... Balls! One! I can punch the stars out of the air. That's interesting. It would appear that... Game over. Less lives in Spectrum. It would appear that punching is the way to go. Ah, life. There we go. I do like that title screen. I do like that music. I worry that that's as far as you're ever going to see me get. I really do. So what is it? 5? Just having access to all the moves does not necessarily make it, you know, easier. As you can see, look, I'm sure I'm kicking him. I'm dead, look. I haven't got block. He's got block, I haven't got block. Pole, chain. That can't be all the people, or does it go onto another screen? It's Tybo. Wow. There must be a block then, surely. I don't know how to do it. I don't recall seeing it in instructions for me. That kick is useless because it just walks through it. Whoa! Do you know what? I'm leaning heavily towards the fact that the Spectrum version, it just wipes the floor in this. And A, playability, being slightly more forgiving, and the hit detection seems to bloody work. Trying down the right. See, that one works. So why doesn't the long punch work? It's the music doing that. It's making me anxious. Come on. I do the kick, but it does nothing. He has got block then, so why haven't I got block? He's pretty flexible for a larger guy, isn't he? I guess he didn't need to lay off the pies. Oh, this is ancient China, so I'm guessing it wasn't pies. It was dumplings. Control on the Spectrum is definitely... What? Definitely more precise. I can long punch then. Look at that, with 1 health. 1 health. Spectrum is definitely more forgiving and more precise. And yeah, hit detection works. Come on. Hey! Why do I feel like I suddenly achieved something and now should retire? Nuncha! That's cool. That's very cool. Like I said, that is probably lifted from the arcade. Oh, jeez! Someone dope test him. I demand a test for amphetamines. Yep, there's a block, I just don't know how to do it. Come on! I'm sticking with the one move! Hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Clearly it's broke. Oh look, they stay on their ass. I didn't realise that. I got a blister forming. Is it a timing thing when I hit him? Come on! Yay! I'm cooking on gas. Right, please show me. Oh no, we've got to beat Paul before we can see the next stage. I just want to see the next stage. I really don't think that's going to happen, is it? Jesus! Holy shit! Someone pissed him off. Holy cow! Wow. Okay. I don't know. I must have a block. Please tell me if I got a block. As soon as he gets a hit on you, you're toast. Absolutely toast. And the quarterback is toast. Points for the quote. Well, there we go. I'm going to say this. It looks better and it sounds better on a Commodore, but it's a little bit too fast, unbalanced, hard, and the hit detection doesn't work. The Spectrum may be slower, not look quite as nice, although I do think the sprites are sharper, obviously, but it's more forgiving, which is what you want in a game like this, and the hit detection is accurate. And that's not to say the Spectrum version is easy, because it's not, but the hit detection is accurate. So basically, excuse me, the Commodore is the looker, the Spectrum is the player. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think. As I always say, if you had neither, both, let me know in the comments down below. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.